Alrighty, we should be good to go. Let's hop in here. So what I'm gonna do, this is my first live stream, which is pretty crazy, but excited to do this. Just gonna go through a bunch of editing that I've done recently, some new editing as well. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll edit some other stuff as well, but just gonna be going through my Lightroom. I also just got some new photos that I just shot this morning, so gonna go through all of that. Usually what I do here, I'll go, oh wait, connected to my, too many cameras connected. Let's see. So it's in my main backup. I got to organize all this stuff. Usually I have it in here by shoot, but I've been doing so much stuff I haven't organized it. But this is the shoot from this morning. It was pretty good weather. It was a little bit cloudy, a little rainy, but honestly, we had a little pocket of sun, which is super nice. So honestly, worked out really well within that. Let's see what we can do here with some of these photos. And normally I just go through them once. I'll kind of rate them and use the stars on the bottom. And then I'll just download them and then continue to do that until I get kind of the main set of photos. Let's see right here. And this was testing out my new wetsuits as well. So this Marin Wetsuits is the company that I'm starting. So I'm so excited to see what we can do there as well. But yeah, let's see. These photos, I don't think I got any like amazing photos just because we weren't out there that long, but the surfer I go out with always rips, so it's always a lot of fun to mess around. You can't see the logo that well on this suit, so I definitely need to edit that. Gonna order some new suits actually today, so we'll be kind of the second proto phase of it, which I'm excited about. Let's see. Yeah, the lighting was really cool. It's like dark and gloomy, but we did have that nice pocket of sun, which is really nice. Oh, this photo is like all weird. Definitely something on the lens right there. Let's see. Oh, you can see the logo pretty good right here. Let's see. Boom. That's nice. Okay, let me make sure the audio is working. Pretty good right here. Perfect. All good to go. This is actually a cool shot. Little like creative shot. Let's see. There were some nice size waves. It was just super inconsistent. This is actually pretty cool. All right, that was nice. Boom. Always just trying to get different angles. I used to always have it where the subject was fully centered and all of my photos just look the exact same. So that's something over the past probably year I've been working on a lot with editing and then also shooting, like trying to get the subjects one side of the screen and things like that, or top or bottom, a little bit higher, a little bit to the side, things like that. But also totally depends on how you edit. And especially with, vertical content now and vertical everything, a lot of stuff that I'm trying to edit, I'm trying to do it a little bit vertical as well. So that's been very interesting and also helped kind of mix up my photos as well, which has been cool. This is a sick photo right here. Yeah, that's crazy. Let's see. I can't believe he landed that easily. That's wild. Okay, right here. I like how you can see the logo. Really trying to focus on the logos, but can't see them too well. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Don't have a ton more. It was a pretty quick shoot. This one he almost killed me on. Oh, whoa, that's a sick photo actually with the logo in there. That is so funny. All right. And then that was it. So then I'll go to those 1-star photos right here. So 1 star. And then all I do is add them into my main. So then I'll download them. Obviously, you don't want to be downloading all those photos every time, or else it'll definitely kill just your whole storage for everything. So definitely don't want that. Want to be careful of that. Lower than the recommended bitrate. Huh. Not sure how to get my bitrate increase. So if anyone knows how to do that, that would be amazing. Okay, let's see. View in the cloud. Perfect. Fully uploaded right here. 73 photos. Now we'll just go through again and I'll edit them and apply presets, things like that, and see what I like the best, and then kind of just keep rating them down. So let's open up Surf. This is such an insane preset pack. I've been using this for 9 years now, and it's been amazing. So awesome that obviously making presets is so important. I talk about that in so many videos, but honestly saves so much time. It's ridiculous. And all of my photos still look really good. No one can tell I'm using presets. It just saves me so much time and actually gives you a more uniform look on your photos as well. Kind of like this. I feel like it's too wide. Normally, we'll go back to that. This one's like the same one. I'll give that one a 2. Let's see. Lighting's a little bit different on here, but let's see what presets work best. I know lighting was just weird because it was like cloudy, but sunny in the pocket that we were in. So I guess I'll just leave this preset for now. Yeah, it's always weird lighting right here, but let's see. Something like that. Like it, don't love it. We'll go back to it. Yeah, there's like something on the camera there. Jacked it up. Yeah, I don't know how we're gonna fix that lighting. That's very interesting lighting going on above head. All right, that's a good shot of the wetsuit. Let's see. I like how super focused on this water right here. That's awesome. Recommended bitrate. Let me look. How can I increase this bitrate? We recommend that you use a stream. Okay. Give me 1 second. Increase. I wonder if that's change the settings in your software. Live. Huh. Okay. So what is it asking me to change it to? Let's see. Stream's current bitrate. 23,000 is what it wants. Wow. Okay. Let's see if we can edit this real quick. Got a lot of tabs open. Settings. Stream. Maybe someone can help me with this. Okay, right here. Video bitrate. It says we recommend 23,000. I mean, we're not even close to that. I don't know how this works. Audio bitrate. I mean, should be good if. Oh wait, the bitrate's right here. So maybe I don't know. Let's see if that works. All right. Yeah, this is a cool shot. Let's keep going through them. This is a good one. That's a crazy little drop right there. Straight up free fall. Always love these leading lines. Love that. This is going to be a good one. Did a nice air right here. Little blue, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. Like a stormy color. Nice. Always doing some crazy stuff right here. I like this photo. I'm surprised how in focus he is. That looks pretty sick. Let's see. Perfect. All right, perfect. Now we go to the 2 stars, and then these are the ones that we will do full edits on. So I know a few of these weren't edited at all, so let me just copy these real quick. It just makes it a little bit easier in the whole process. And for these, I'll just go ahead and edit them the same way as well. So just like that. Boom. Perfect. Okay. Let's see what we got here. Okay, the bitrate increased quite a bit. That's perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Don't even know what the bitrate does, honestly, but we're getting there. All right, subject. Let me just do the objects. Sometimes objects is just so much easier to do because usually the subject is a little bit off. Sometimes the object is too, but usually a lot cleaner than just doing the subject, something like that. It looks just like a little bit too blue, but I also don't want to make it too orangish. Definitely adding a lot more color in there. Right there. Let's see what we can do here. Let's get the blacks down a tiny bit, dehaze down a tiny bit, and then noise reduction. So that looks a lot better than that, obviously. And then we'll just keep going down the line. See what we want to keep, see what we don't want to keep. And this is going to be one of them as well, where he's like looking down the line instead of just fully centered. So we can do... I'm not sure. The lighting is just tough here. Let's see what... Dragger can't help a lot with this because maybe it can help with this a little bit. It's just such a interesting color. Maybe make it a little bluer. Let's see. Something like that. Boom. And then boom. This is honestly kind of a cool angle. Do it like here, where he's looking kind of down the line. And then we can also grab the sky and then just kill the highlights. Yeah, there we go. Now we got a lot more going on there. So it goes from that to that, just super quick and easy. And this is just for a friend too. So for a friend and then messing around doing some wetsuit stuff. So I'm not sending this to a client either. So that's good. Makes it a lot easier to do. Let me see. Let me make sure that the streaming is high quality. It says it's in 4K. All right, should be good. Let me know if you're on the stream and it's not good. All right. Hey, someone viewed this for 50 seconds. That's exactly what we need. All right, perfect. Let's go to the next one. Boom. Let's turn. Yeah, I mean, the sky is just so blown out. Yeah, this is the wetsuit that we're prototyping. Gonna move that logo up actually. So that logo will be right here. But yeah, excited to continue prepping that. Seeing what we can do there. I like the other one better than this one. This one's cool. His face a little orange. So let's just drop that down a little bit. Don't want him to be too orange. All right, that looks cool. I mean, color still a little bit tough, but not too bad. All right, this honestly could be a really cool shot. Let's see what we can do with the sky here. Almost want it like a little bit orange, so it's like, ooh, it's like still sunrise, sunset kind of type vibe. Let's see, maybe I'll add it like one like that. And then, ooh, I do like it. Just make him stand out a ton from that. And then I kind of like the far away at this point, because then it's like he's still the subject, but at the same time the background's like, ooh, super clean. Maybe it could be like that almost. Yeah, like put him more at the bottom. Okay, I see. Let's see what we can do here. I kind of want the sky to be even like oranger a little bit. Let's see. Do I want it more orange? I feel like I like the orange. Okay, let's go to here. And then, I feel like it's pretty dark anyway, so we can't go like too orangish. Let's see. All right, I like that. Make it almost darker. Honestly, I think that looks good. Okay, let's go to... I'm going to go to Object and then just make him try to stand out a little bit more. Perfect. Perfect. Let's see. He's a little bit grainy, but I mean, that's what we're going to get a little bit of either way. So I don't think it's a horrible thing. Let's see. I mean, we can make this like a 35 because the lighting was just weird. But going from this to that is pretty fantastic. So that's a huge win right there. Let's see. Boom. I could do the same exact thing actually. Yeah, I mean the background is so big in these types of photos, so always want to be testing some new things out. How far can this? Oh, that can get pretty wild pretty quick. We don't want to do too much of that because it can also kind of jack it up. Okay, let's do the same thing. Dehaze. Okay, and then for the subject, we'll do the same thing. Object, just grab the objects, makes it a little bit easier than using the subject. A little bit of exposure, and then a little bit of shadows. And we go from here to here, and then we want to make it kind of like that, honestly. Pretty sick. I like those photos. Cool. Let's see. Open this. Still saying that I'm not getting enough video. I mean, I don't know. Let me see. What kind of video do we need? I feel like, okay, the stream status is at a good right now. Let's hope it stays that way. Let me know if you're seeing something weird on your side, and we got 2 viewers. Let's go. All right. So we just edited these photos and they went from here to here. So pretty wild. And let's see this one and see what we can do here. So we are going to, did it actually work? What is going on here? I think it's confused. It's confused what photo I'm on. Okay. I think it grabbed him a little bit. So let's have it not use him in the background because he's not part of the background. All right, let's see how that worked. Wait, did that not do anything? What the heck? What's just happened? Let's see. It's not supposed to be using him at all. So I'm not sure what's going on here. Oh, perfect. Okay. Let's go change the sky a little bit. We just want him to stick out a little bit more. So something like that, just like I did with the other photos. That looks really good already. Right away, super easy fix. And then I'm going to grab him as an object. Why did it not let me grab an object? Right here. Boom. And then we'll grab this in the board. Try to make him stand out a little bit. The subject has just not been working great, so let's see what we can do here. Not too much, don't want it to be too noticeable, something like that. And then the photo already goes from, oh, totally clicked the wrong button to the streaming setup. Goes from this to this. So it's just crazy the difference in that. So that looks really good. From that, oh, my viewers left me. One thing I would do is also fix these. So these are, looks like a little sand from on the top of the lens. So just gonna remove those. Usually this like regenerative AI works pretty well. something like this. Let's see. Perfect. Can't tell. No one will ever know except us. Okay, let's see. Now we can almost mess with the whole photo. So it goes from that to that, which is huge. And I like this better than this one, so I won't even edit this. So something like that, which is insane. Obviously, we can turn down the background a little bit, but also having it like this and then the other one too. Like these look so good compared to this. So pretty sick, fun editing always. Let's go to the next one. This one. We got 4 photos right here. So let's see. Always try to make them a little bit like unique. So maybe we can do some vertical ones here. Do a little here, and then we can try to do a different thing with each photo. But kind of the start, always try to straighten it out and crop it so I know what I'm working with while I start it. And then let's do the sky as well. And then during this whole thing, I'm using the presets that I actually have live on my website. Also 20% off for those right now. And then it's actually buy one, get one free if you spend over $50. So you can get like a print or something like that. It's 50% off, which is huge. So yeah, biggest sale on my website by far right now, if you're interested in that. But pretty cool sale, honestly. Okay, so this photo already went from here to here, which is just huge. I honestly don't even know if I want to edit this one that much more. I'm thinking just something like that for this one. Okay, this one. Let's see. I don't want to do too much with it. And then this one. I feel like it's just like a kind of a weird body position where this one's the most natural. This one is good as well. So let's see what we can do here. 5'4". This is the height that Instagram lets you use. That's why a lot of things that I do have this height on Instagram, because it gets you the biggest area that you're posting on for photography. So pretty big to use it on this. And let's see. That's honestly probably all I would do for these photos. They're not, this section just isn't amazing, so I'm not going to spend too much time editing it, but still cool photos. Cool. This one will be fun. First off, always go subject or object, depending on how it's working for you. Brighten them up a little bit. Perfect. And then we're actually going to grab let's grab the sky. Hopefully this works. Okay, we'll grab the sky. And let's see. I mean, yeah, there's 2 ways they can go with it. Like a super blue. I kind of like the blue better on this one. And then I'm actually going to like do blue and then dehaze. I think that's going to look really good. Let's see. Yeah, make him stick out a lot. Okay, perfect. Let's see what we can do here. Let's grab him again. Bring it up a little bit, and then we'll go back to the normal one. So we go from here to here already. Huge, huge, huge change just within that photo. And I think I'm just going to like center him just straight up. Something like that. I think that looks really good. Let's go to the next one. Cool. Use the same thing right here. Let's see. Keep getting a notification that it's not receiving enough video, so definitely gonna have to look into that after. It's not currently receiving data. Huh. That is very interesting. Hopefully it's working all right now. You never know. All right. Let's see. Let's grab him. grab, perfect. Grab the background. I think I'm gonna grab the background instead of just, so I want the water to be blue as well. Okay, perfect. Let's go like super close up on this one. Okay, cool. Let's do a little bit of the haze. Little clarity here. We go from here to here. So insane. Awesome right there. I feel like honestly those first two are the best, so I'm just gonna leave it at those two. And then is this the last? Yeah, this is the last kind of string of photos sequence. Perfect. Let's throw a little mask on here. He looks a little orangish, so we'll do that in the other main slider, but I do want to increase it there. Honestly, I like the colors pretty good, but let's turn down the orange. Don't want him to be looking too orange. Okay, something like that. And then on the background. Perfect. Whoa, don't want that. Okay. Highlights, let's see. I feel like honestly making it brighter in the background makes him stand out more because he's so close, but. Cool. Let's go little dehaze here. A little clarity, just a little bit. Okay. Let's go back here. Ready? Boom. That's insane. It's so good. Okay. Okay. That's all I'm going to do for this photo as well. This one. Okay. The focus on here, I can't believe it focused like on his foot. It looks really cool actually. Okay. Subject, same thing. You can also copy over the subjects and things, but sometimes the AI is all jacked up, so I haven't even really been trying to do that recently. It can get very interesting just how it looks and everything. Got another viewer. What's up? All right, so we went from here to here, which is crazy with this shot. This photo, I don't like this photo as much. This one, okay, let's do this one. Same sort of thing. It's a little bit kind of orangish here, but really good shot of the product, which is really what we're trying to get here. So we can go like highlights up kind of right there. And then we're going to go subject on him and just make sure that he stands out, especially this logo right here. That's exactly what we want. We're doing some prototyping right now, so excited to see. He said it worked, felt really good. I was just wearing a normal wetsuit. We ordered two, but the other one we ordered just didn't fit at all, which was a bummer, but okay, this is going to be a good one. It's a little bit jacked up with the horizon line, but something like this. And then let's do the same with the other one real quick. Actually, this one's way better. Okay. Let's grab the background right here. Perfect. And then I think we're going with the orange on here. Oh, it grabbed the whole background. I wanted to grab the sky. That's my bad. Okay, perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Like that. I mean, I don't think I would change anything else. I mean, I don't know. Like from here to this, that looks so good. Okay, let's mess it with the background a little bit. Like make it a little darker maybe. Okay, cool. So from this to this, that's crazy. All right, now what I do is I'll usually just keep going through them. And then sometimes I'll even like take a break and then look at it to make sure that it's at the right spot that I like it to be at before I actually send it over to the client. This shot's okay. Don't think it's like a groundbreaking shot or anything, but let's see. It's always fun to like just mess around with editing, so we can do some fun editing with this and see what we can get. I'm not sure if this is in the water. We can just straight up eliminate that. Boom. This will just be like a mess around photo, so not too worried about kind of everything that's going on with it. But yeah, let's see. Cool. Just needs a little more color, I mean. Also, let's see. Honestly, let's see. I think this is fine. Goes from this to this. It's not going to be like the main photo anyways, so it's all good there. Let's do here. Yeah, this photo definitely needs some work. I think you could tell too from editing, like once you get deeper into the edit, your photos start looking a lot better. And then once you go back, you're like, whoa, I got to change a lot of stuff. That always happens to me. Centered probably looks the best here. And for the sky, we want them to stand out. So we're gonna. Ooh, why did I not grab that? That's weird. Let's add it over here. This whole section. Did it add it? It only added that little section. What are you doing? What are you doing? Sometimes they just don't want to work really, but it is what it is. Nothing detected. All right. Whoa, you can definitely tell a difference. Okay, let me see. Landscape, but you don't want to do the landscape, brother. Detecting landscape. Let's see how well this works. Sky. What? So what is this, bro? What is that area? Okay, let me just brush it then maybe. All right. I feel like it. I don't know. There's like something right here in the corner too that looks weird. Maybe we'll just not use this photo because it just looks so weird. This photo's definitely not my favorite either. That's the thing too, just finding out what photos to send to the client. Like you're not always gonna have the best photos of everything. And this is just like a fun shoot too, so I'm not really worried about that either. But making sure what to send to the client is very important as well. You don't want to be sending over obviously bad photos to the client. Makes you look bad, makes everything look bad. Definitely want to be focused on that. Nice. Yeah, one thing I really focus on too is just having it where just all of the colors kind of match together for that one shoot. So you have like a style where some people have just all over the place. Their photos are, all of it's just insane. Like you go from one photo to another and you're like, this isn't even the same like day or same year, or like doesn't even look like it was taken with the same camera. So that's something important too, is making sure that everything actually matches with what you're doing. Definitely a key there. This one did a lot of stuff here, so kind of done with this set of images. And one thing I'll do is just to clean them out. Well, keep clicking the wrong button. I'll just take all the ones that I didn't love, delete, and I'll actually do the same with these right now because I need to clean out all of these photos. So I kind of do this with everyone, is just go like, okay, so I already did it with those, and then this one, potentially have done it with them. Boom. And then we can actually, one thing I wanted to do is go through my surf portfolio, which I think would be fun, and just go through editing, figure out what I think looks best, if I should make any changes to editing. But this is my overall portfolio. So let me know if you have any questions on this, or what photo is your favorite as well. That's always fun to see. But these are photos. I haven't updated this since the summer, but I probably should update it soon. But these are kind of everything that I got in here. And yeah, I feel like these are all really fun photos. This is one of my favorite photos I've ever taken. This was the original. Just the black and white makes it look so much sharper than the original photo. And I've never done a black and white one before like this. So super fun. I just decided to test it out after watching a video, and like, I was like, oh, all my like stuff kind of looks the same. So finally did it, and yeah, I got a wild thing here. So pretty cool to see. This is a really cool shot. This is an insane shot. This was in like Cardiff area in San Diego. There's low tide, and brought my drone for fun and got that shot. Same thing, 2 different sizes. I thought this was just a really cool shot at blacks down the line. This is a good shot. I don't love this shot, but I think it was just a cool shot, pretty unique. This shot was cool, super unique with kind of the underwater. Not a great wave, but I thought these were really cool here. Love this one. Big kind of backsplash there during sunset. Always love that. Really cool La Jolla photo. La Jolla is always super fun for these photos. Sunset. Always loving the sunset shots. Most of these are taken at the same spots too. I feel like half of them are taken at one spot, but they all look, I mean, it's just so fun. These are photos too. Like, this is one of my favorites, Black's Beach, one of top beaches if you're getting a solid swell in San Diego that you go to. Ton of stud surfers and really good barrels and really good waves if you go during the right time of the year. And when did I actually take this photo? Does it say? Oh, right here, 2023. So October 2023. That's crazy. But yeah, just been so much fun building this portfolio. This is Black's Beach during a big swell as well. Just insane to see this in San Diego. And this wasn't even like the craziest swell. I think it was like 10 foot is what it said. I mean, it's pretty big compared to this guy. It's this dude's standing up. He's probably like 6 foot. It's a pretty big wave, but to see this in San Diego is pretty wild. So pretty cool to see there. All of these taken in San Diego as well. Some travel stuff, product shoots, all of that. Can definitely go through some of that stuff as well. Re-edit some of those top photos and look at those as well. But that's all I have for today for that editing. So it doesn't take too long for my editing. I feel like it's a pretty efficient process while making sure I don't skip any or miss any good photos. But let me know if you have any questions. And yeah, excited that this live stream actually worked. It said something about bitrate and things like that, but seems like it worked all right. So let me know if you have any questions down below. Obviously, hit the subscribe button, like the video, always helps me out. I know we got a viewer here as well. How's it going? Haven't had a ton of viewers during this live. Oh, they left. Okay, we're done. Sounds good. Well, hit the subscribe button. Really helps me out. Got a lot of cool stuff coming with my Marin wetsuits as well, which this wetsuit right here is the first prototype of this. Just have a lot coming soon. So excited to talk about it. Excited for you guys to be the first to see that. And I'll see you guys soon.